beautiful, of a kind. I just wanna say welcome to our podcast. You know these vibes will last. We got Julian and Melissa, Adrian and Celeste. You know we gotta say what's on our mind. We keep it real, this is for the kind.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back for episode 4.
Woo, woo! Episode 4! We're back up in this bitch. Sorry, I'm feeling myself today.
Yeah, you're getting a little, and you're bringing that energy. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
As always, I want to give a huge shout out to all our new listeners, followers, subscribers, everybody reaching out on social media. It has been a fantastic journey so far. So thank you guys.
Thank you so much. It feels so good.
Yeah. Now that I love bomb them, I haven't seen you guys. So tell me what's up. What's new with you guys?
Let me tell you, I'm stressed, okay?
Girl, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Okay, next. No, I'm just kidding.
So my son's birthday is coming up, and we're throwing him a birthday party.
I would hope so.
Well, I have to.
No invites yet.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Ooh, I got the invite.
I was like, that's so awkward.
Wow. I'm not going anyways.
But just like planning a birthday party is like one of the things that they don't talk about when you become a parent because that's stressful. But I think because I'm somebody who like I need to be in control of everything. And so when like I'm not sure I know exactly how something's going to go, I like stress myself out trying to like figure out every possible thing just to make sure everything's going to go okay, and then I like am not the nicest person, but it's fine. Then we all have a great time. No,
that's true. I agree though. I'm the same way. Like I have to have the control. Like I'm a great party planner and I can party plan on a budget, but
Yes,
I need
girl.
to have that control. Yeah,
Him
That's
and
in his
his
DNA.
Adrian and his mom are like the party planners,
Yeah.
man.
No,
Like,
really.
For real.
Yeah, but that's just been my stress for the week. I saw Strangers Chapter 2.
Oh,
Really
I wanna
good.
watch
Sorry
that.
to like segue from that, but I just wanted to
No,
say
that's
I'm
good.
not a fan of the Strangers.
I
movie.
love the Strangers.
I'm starting to question Team Julissa's strength now because she's been saying a lot of questionable shit, and it's hard to sit next to her right now.
Look, I don't want to get into it because then we're gonna get off.
Yeah, because this was my time.
Yeah,
But
so-
anyway.
Anyways, Adrian.
You guys are so disrespectful.
I'm just kidding.
honestly, too. I think it's just been a little bit stressful, just because of work. Definitely, like coming back from Nashville.
Oh
Coming
shit,
back,
that's been tough.
exactly. Coming back from Nashville is definitely readjustment again. Just because we're doing new stuff at work, we're hiring new people. New people are moving into different positions, so that's why it's just been kind of very stressful. But it's also been very good because we've been getting a lot of new, like I said, new people coming into the center. So that's been a real big change and a big help. Knowing who is now going to be in charge of what, and everybody has.
I was
honestly,
just gonna say, you guys have been crying about coming back from Nashville for like 2 weeks now. I'm sorry you guys had a vacation and you're tired from your vacation.
Well, like it was. Well, mine was a vacation, so like I can't really complain much. But Adrian wasn't. Like it was like half of a vacation.
Yeah, it was like work
Mm.
seminars.
Yeah, because he was still going to sleep early.
4
and then waking up
seminars?
early.
Work seminars. So literally,
I thought
I
you
was
said
in a
4.
ballroom listening to PowerPoints, how the company started, our numbers.
It was so funny, like seeing him go on breaks and then come up to the hotel room, and he's just like, just so bored.
Yes, it was so tiring.
It's
I
like-
hope your job is listening.
I'm over here like comfortable on the bed, and then he was like, "I hate you right now." I love you.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Coming back from Nashville was great because also me and Melissa definitely forgot.
We got you gigs.
We guys got you
Oh
gigs.
my gosh, you guys!
Okay, I'm gonna just let you know, like I'm bad at receiving gifts, so
And then the
I
A-list right
appreciate it.
here, I got Celeste.
Oh, thank you. You
hopefully
guys should
there's.
see Julian's face though. He really was like, please don't give this to me.
Yeah.
It's okay,
Hopefully
I
he
don't care.
gave you a personality in that box.
It's kind of heavy.
Ooh, oh, this is sick. This is actually sick.
This is so cute.
Mine has a microphone on
Look
it.
at him.
Mine does too.
Wow, and I don't want it.
Podcast.
Mine is better though.
No, this is way better. This is
Mine
a
spins.
keychain.
Like,
Yeah,
I
well,
like mine. Mine spins. And
Exactly, it
It's got a
spins,
little
it's
pizzazz.
yeah, but look,
colorful.
I got guitars on mine.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
I got. His is way better.
yeah, and mine's bigger and it has more weight to it.
Let's
Look at
compare
this.
weight.
I love how they're comparing, Melissa.
Mine's heavier.
No.
Yeah, mine's heavier.
Yours looks
will
like a
break
urinal
easy.
thing.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Yours looks like a urinal cake. Look.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
On the back side, when nobody's looking at the back.
Thank you guys. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
it. That is
you.
awesome.
That's so
Welcome.
sweet of you guys.
Yeah, that was very sweet.
Aww.
We had to get
Adrian, I got this
a
for you.
fam. What is it?
He handed me a quarter
Oh
in a
my
bag.
God.
In a plastic bag? Yeah.
Plastic bag.
It's the thought that counts.
Now that that's out of the way, my week has been stressful.
Right.
No.
Let me hear that one more time.
Talk about Nashville again.
No, starting to train like new people on our team,
Mhm.
but like they're from another country, so it's just trying to figure out time zones and stuff like that. And it's just kind of been a little stressful because of like system issues and stuff like that, and it's just been a pain. Today, I literally so I work from like 6 to 2:30, and I woke up at 6, came in, like logged into my computer because I work from home, and then boom, like chaos ensued today, and like I was so freaking overwhelmed because it was like one thing after another after another. I'm like, oh my goodness, like I'm ready for this day to be over.
Yeah. I'll tell you this right now, because I work from home too, and I deal with like students from so many different states. I hate when I have to math all the time zones. And I'm just like, you're on Eastern Standard Time. I'm like, okay, now I gotta math that. Oh, you're Central Time, and I'm just like, I hate so many different time zones, especially because like Arizona's weird where we don't follow daylight savings.
So like I have to send out meeting invites for like our training sessions and whatnot. Speaking of like the time zone thing, so like for me, our training is gonna start at 6:30 and all that stuff. So I'm like about to send it out, and I'm like asking my boss like, "Hey, I don't have to check mark the time zone, right? Like that, I don't have to deal with that." And she's like, "No, check mark it, because like then it'll send it for like their times." But yeah, other than that, my week has been pretty chill.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, that sounds mad stressful.
Yeah. I would not
yeah.
love to do that.
I literally like got off work and took like a hot shower just to like calm
Decompress.
myself down because
The
I was
decompress,
so
I think.
Self-care.
so overwhelmed, and so like I was like venting to my dad. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Dad, you cannot believe what just happened to me today." And he's like, "Are you hungry? Do you want me to cook for you?" I'm like, "Yes, please."
That's the way to fix everything. Are you hungry? Yes.
Some food. Always food.
Big backs here.
And
No
besides
shame, no
this,
shame.
what about you, Julian?
Me personally, I've been working on a few things like behind the scenes. Hopefully, I have some changes coming soon. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. If it pans out, I'll make sure I update you guys. But yeah, so far, just kind of waiting for things to see how things play out. But that's pretty much it. Now, I will say, I'm glad we're all caught up. You guys know what time it is. It's time for our game of the day.
Hey,
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Now-
Let's do
Get
it.
it.
We ha-
Sorry, I'm like dancing over here.
I love that. Now, we actually left this all up to Adrian, so I'm going to go ahead and let him break it all down for us.
Thank you. So, because it's still that spooky season, guys, and we're heading into Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, and shout out, we're heading into Melissa's birthday.
Hey,
Well, what?
hey, we're literally halfway through the month.
But because of the spookiness, I thought the cool, fun game that we could play this today is a little horror movie trivia.
Ooh.
Yes, to see-
Trivia!
exactly. To see, I know my horror movies. I love my movies. I'm a big movie buff, but I definitely want to see how my teammates over here, Melissa, Julian, and Celeste, how much of horror movie fans they truly are.
Let's
Oh my
go.
goodness.
I'm anxious.
I'm just bad at test.
I'm fucking ready.
So-
I'm you know what? I'm
and
ready.
you want to know why? Okay, like I'm
What?
not saying I got like an edge or anything, but I will say like I've hung out with Adrian a lot, and he's always giving me these random ass facts.
That is
like
true, that
we'll
is
be
true.
watching a movie, or we'll be going somewhere, or like we've gone to like the store, we'll see something, and he'll be like, "Hey, did you know?" And then like start beating me some facts. So I'm like, I didn't know that, but like, where did you think to find that?
Yeah. What it must be like to live in that brain.
Literally, oh my
No,
gosh,
literally.
literally. But yeah, so the fun thing is, like I said, the questions aren't that hard. They're from simple movies that
Okay.
we've all seen. I decided that if you are going to answer the question, since we don't have a buzzard on hand, I actually want to see how you guys make your own buzzard noise.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
I can do that.
Do you guys want to surprise the audience, or would you guys like to practice what your buzzard noise would be?
I'm gonna let it rip off the top.
Okay.
Okay, I like that.
But I will say one thing before I let you continue.
No, go right ahead.
I just want to say that we went through the Instagram poll last week, and Team Julissa whooped that ass.
Come on, people.
Team
You guys just
Julissa
didn't
put
dig
the
deep
belt to
enough
the
to
ass.
understand what was really
So
happening.
they're more like Team B list.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I gotta lie. That was a
Belt
good
to
one.
ass is what happened. All right, I'm sorry. I just had to interrupt with that important information.
Okay, I guess. Hey, but this will truly tell if they know their horror movies or if they just, got lucky.
Now I'm re-nervous.
I know, I'm anxious all over.
Okay, so you guys, I will read out the question. These are simple, like I said, questions. So I will give multiple choice if needed, but I think
Okay.
you guys will get these straight on.
I need multiple choice, my boy.
My hands are sweaty.
The answer is always all of the above.
And like I said, the first one to make their noise buzzer, if you get that answer correct, there will be a ding.
I'm nervous.
And let's see who
I know,
gets
me
it.
too. Everybody's like jittering around.
Yup, everybody's preparing.
They're all freaking me out.
Round one, question one. In the movie Halloween, what is Michael Myers' sister's name?
Oh damn.
Pick me.
Hey, we said noises. She said words.
Fine, go
Due to
ahead.
technicality,
Go ahead.
can I get a multiple choice?
No. I think I know. I think I know.
I buzzed. No, he said he'll give me multiple choice. You guys can't change up the damn rules on me now.
That happened before you rang in.
First of all, you're not the game host, okay? Can you give me a multiple choice, sir? Oh, game council king, sir.
Okay, multiple choice. Is it A, Sarah,
Hmm.
B, Lindsay,
Hmm.
C, Judith, or D, Mary?
Oh, I'm ready to lock it in.
Julian, what is your answer?
I'm gonna go with what is C. Lock in final answer. Judith.
C, what is Judith? Is
Let's-
correct.
Let's go.
Garbage.
Let's go.
Question
You know
one
what?
goes to Julian.
You know why I know
If I
that?
answered without the multiple choice.
My doesn't matter. Look at the scoreboard. Anyways, I was, my game that I play, Dead by Daylight.
Mhm.
One of the things he uses a lock of Judith's hair. I remember seeing that. So I'm
Really?
like, yeah,
Oh, that's
full
dope.
circle, baby.
I knew it started with a J. I was gonna say Jenny,
Jenny,
but I was close. Whatever.
I love,
I love
Next
you,
question.
Jenny.
Okay, come on.
Sorry, another horror.
I'm sorry. The losers want to continue.
I need to get on this game board.
I need to get on the scoreboard.
Okay, question number two. Name the summer camp in Friday the 13th. Oh, wow.
Was that her thing?
That was me. That was
Okay.
me.
Celeste, your answer?
Camp Crystal Lake.
No, I'm just kidding.
Imagine. She was so confident. She is so red right now.
Celeste, Camp Crystal Lake is correct.
She didn't use it in the form of a question. She didn't say what is
This
Camp
isn't
Crystal Lake?
Jeopardy.
I was too excited.
Trivia.
Doo-doo-doo.
Wow.
What's up? I'm on the board.
I know.
Somebody,
Celeste are on the
somebody's
board.
not.
Question 3. Name the actress who plays Chucky's love interest, Tiffany.
I
Melissa, what is the answer?
know it.
I know. Me
Actress's
too.
name is?
Jennifer Tilly.
Correct, Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah,
You know
bitches,
what?
I'm on the game board now.
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna drop the ball on that one. I knew it was Tilly, but for some reason my brain wanted to say Jennifer Lawrence for some damn reason. That's
No,
all
I
it
would've
was.
had Hunger Games.
You
I
don't know
would've
how
had
many
that.
times I've seen Seed of Chucky.
Mm.
So love that
So that's how I
movie.
like that name is ingrained. And then honestly, like just recently I watched the Chucky series on Peacock. So yeah.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
okay, we have all 3 players on the board. Here we go then. Question 4. Name the horror movie that stars Freddie Prinze Jr. and his wife Sarah Michelle Gellar.
I know what you did last summer.
Celeste, that is correct.
Yes!
I know what you did last summer. I didn't want to say Jennifer Love Hewitt because I'd give it away really, really fast.
Yeah,
but
no,
she's
I
also
Nah,
another.
No, I like that you
horror
said
and
Sarah
Freddie Prinze
Michelle
Jr.
Gellar,
I already
yeah.
knew.
Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. Which, interesting fact, they are married in real life and also played the Fred and Daphne in
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
The live action.
The live action.
The live action.
Thank you for
Next question, please.
He's just mad.
Okay, question 5. Name 3 characters in the franchise Scream.
Wah wah.
Who let that duck
That
in
was
here?
Melissa, everybody. That was Melissa.
Okay.
3
Alright.
characters.
Wait, in which script?
In either
Either
which-
Scream?
just
Alright.
Series,
3
yeah.
characters.
Billy. Do I have to give last names?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Billy Loomis,
Billy Loomis.
That was
Yeah.
trash that you gave that to her, but anyways.
Sydney
Sydney
Prescott.
Prescott. Correct.
and
Is there a
Gail
timer?
Weathers.
Okay, I was about to say, is
Correct.
there a
Oh, no,
timer?
it's a
characters from the movie
He kind of took a
Scream.
while.
I'm tied up with some mess. Where you at? Where you at, loser?
No, what's the score right now?
Right now, the score
Crazy.
is Celeste 2, Melissa 2, Julian 1.
You guys are
Wow.
like letting out a lot of toxic behavior. All right,
All right, sorry.
just trying to have a friendly game.
Whatever.
Right, you in the
you know you'd be
beginning.
talking bad shit if
Let's
you're being.
rewind to you in the beginning of this.
I'm ready. I'm gonna take down both these bitches. Let's go.
I think you might get this one, Julian. Hopefully. In Jeepers Creepers, the creeper rises every how many years?
Wah,
I don't remember.
Oh, wow.
Off the top.
Every 23rd spring for 23 days.
Correct.
Don't mess with me with my Jeepers Creepers, bitches.
Okay, I'll give her that. I wasn't gonna get that.
She was
Melissa's
just
taking the
faster. She
lead
was
by
just
3
faster.
points. Okay. Number 7. Okay, this one's a shout out to you, Julian. Maybe you'll know this one. Who plays Norman Bates in the movie Psycho? Name the actor.
The new Norman Bates or the old one, the original?
The old one, the 1960s.
Ah, shit. I'm not gonna know that.
I don't know. Oh,
bang.
maybe. Can I get multiple choice?
No, I said it first. I said.
Guys, you guys
She was still
know-
using voices. She was still using her voice.
Whoa.
She mumbles a lot. We can't tell what's a noise and what's actual words.
Whatever. If you want to give it to him, I guess you can give it.
Yeah,
to
give
him.
me that. Give me
Or
the,
we
give me
can
the
do,
multiple
or you
choice.
can say multiple choice,
Okay.
and then we can do a tiebreaker.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I mean, I can't give it to all of you guys multiple choice because I'm going to use his same first name, but I'm going to change his last
Okay,
name.
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then
Okay.
and then you ding on the thing.
Exactly.
Oh, so it's for
Wait,
everybody.
As soon as
so
you
he
know
has
it.
to
I can-
finish the
I can
question, or
want
when he knows it.
I can want one.
As soon as you know it, you can want all you want.
All
Okay,
right,
okay.
let's go.
Meep. You mean?
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.
Is it A, Anthony Parker, B, Anthony Perk, C, Anthony Perkins, or D, all of the above?
Meep.
Bing, bing, bing. She got that. I'll give her that.
I'm gonna go with C. Anthony Perkins.
Is that your final answer?
I'm locking that in. Yeah.
That is correct.
Oh, that's what I thought it was
It was C, Anthony Perkins.
That's
Played
what I thought
Norman
it was.
Bates
Multiple
in
choice.
the original 1960s Psycho.
We're tied again.
too. I shouldn't have let her take that one.
You shouldn't have. What the fuck, man?
I should have went rock, paper, scissors. I should have trusted my gut.
Did you see the hesitation in my eyes?
Yeah.
Look at her.
What actor made his first film debut in A Nightmare on Elm Street?
Wah wah. Johnny Depp.
That is correct.
I did not know that.
I
That's
didn't know that
crazy.
either,
Yeah,
but
That's
Johnny
thank you for
Depp.
telling
That
me
was
that.
his
That's a
first
good
ever
fact.
film before he became big.
That's crazy.
Was
Wow.
That's
Nightmare on
You
cool.
know
Elm Street.
what? He was iconic in that. 'cause
Oh yeah, and the only,
Hashtag fun fact.
exactly that is a fun fact because
that
the only
was a fun
reason he
fact.
got
Thank you
it
for telling me that.
is because Wes Craven's daughter thought he was really attractive and thought he would sell a lot of
I mean,
movies.
she wasn't wrong.
Mm.
Let me just say that was one of the random facts I remembered that he gave me a long time ago.
Hey, see, this is set up. This is set up.
Right,
This is
right.
set up.
Right. He definitely looked at her and gave her the wink.
I didn't get a multiple choice, okay? I came off the dome.
Okay, number 8.
No, you did number 8 already.
Did I?
We're
Yeah.
at number 9.
Oh, sorry. See, number 9. Number 9. Who directed the original Hills Have Eyes?
Wah wah.
Wah, wah.
Why are you taking my
Right.
Get your own, sir. Get your own noise.
Because you keep saying that shit is stuck in my head. I meant to ding, but the want came out.
That's how you know I'm winning. No.
That's
Can I
crazy.
get a
That's
multiple choice?
Okay, multiple choice.
So we all get to go, or it's just her?
Nah, I'll give it to everybody.
Okay.
Oh, thank
Bet. Is this worth 2 points? Because we're at near the end.
No.
you. No.
Yes, we'll make this one worth 2 points.
No.
No, okay.
The audacity, right?
Wow.
Okay.
Y'all are just trying to
He's
keep
trying
a
to
player
catch up.
All right,
down.
all right. You know
No,
what?
no. Don't make it 2
Nah.
points. Don't make it 2 points.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm gonna win on my
Now
own.
it's pity.
Okay, because this is the 9th one, right? We just said.
Yeah.
If you want to do 8 again, don't let them. You can minus points if they're treating you bad.
Thank
Whoa,
you.
whoa.
Whoa, I was being super nice to him.
She was correcting him. You're like,
Oh, okay.
you already did 8.
I just didn't want him to get made fun of.
She's like, so I'll make fun of you first.
I'll just
Wasn't
point it
making
out.
fun of him.
Take a point, please. She deserves less points.
See, that confused me. Who's in the lead now?
I am.
Okay.
Mel-
She's
Melissa.
got 4.
I
I got 3.
4.
See, there we go.
I got 1.5.
Okay, number 9. Oh, we did multiple choice, duh.
Yeah,
Sorry,
multiple-
this is all getting too funny.
all good. It's all good. Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Read us our answers.
Multiple choices. Is it A, Wes Craven, B, John Carpenter, 3, Woo Lee, or 4, all of the above?
Oh,
I think I heard that first.
You want a paper, rock, scissors?
It's rock, paper, scissors,
Are
but
you-
yeah.
You want to rock paper scissors?
no, I'll give it to you.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
Yeah.
It's because you don't think I'm gonna get it, huh?
No,
Oh.
We want you to eliminate. We want you to eliminate the bad answer
I just
first.
want competition. I'm just kidding.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna go with John Carpenter, and I'm locking that in.
Okay. John Carpenter. She locks that in. Did you want to throw in the name of the round, Melissa?
Yes.
Oh, apparently, yes, she does.
I'm gonna go with Wes Craven. Hey,
Wes Craven. Okay,
locking
nobody
it
chose Woo Lee. Okay.
I'll take that one.
You wanna take Woo Lee? Thank you. Great Japanese director.
Yeah, let me lock that in.
Trash.
Okay. And the winner is A, Wes Craven.
Boo!
Wes Craven was the original director and the original for
If you
Hills
get-
Have Eyes.
The number 10 answer right, I'll give you my point so you can be tied.
Oh.
Because I'm not gonna let her win because she's being extra.
Thank you, thank you.
She stood on her chair. She stood up off of her chair, guys.
She
yeah, I
pushed her
celebrated
chair
away
back
from the
and
mic. I
everything.
celebrated away from the mic because I'm good.
All right, last
good,
question
bitches.
worth 10 points.
Okay.
Oh my god, okay.
No.
I'm all okay. She's like, huh? Excuse me.
That's
There, I
crazy.
did all this work and then I'm just kidding.
No, go ahead, read your last question.
Okay. Last question. In the movie Silence of the Lambs,
Mm.
I know this is a hard one, guys. This is the number 10. Silence of the Lambs. What is Jodie Foster's, that's the actual actress, her name in that movie?
Beep, beep. Clarice?
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
That is correct.
Yeah!
Wow.
Clarice Starling. It's well known because in the movie,
Oh,
Hannibal
yeah,
Lecter
he says
himself says,
something.
"Hello,
Clarice.
Clarice."
Yeah,
This is
that's
super
good.
creepy. That's how I remember it too.
Yes.
All I remember is the eating brains. You know what
So
I mean?
does that mean I get Julian's point now?
No,
since I won that?
you do not.
What's this? What's it? She's down by one. I want to give her my point.
We could do that and then go to sudden death.
Ooh,
I have
sudden
one last
death?
final
Fuck
question.
it, let's do it.
Oh wait.
Alright.
We got one final question. I'm not gonna give my point up. Maybe I'll get two.
You want to give yourself another chance?
Yeah.
It's a sudden death question.
But she still wins.
So what? At this point, I don't want either of you to win. To be honest.
this one, I'm gonna give worth 3 points
Hell yeah.
because of the way this question is written.
Okay.
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 So for the final question,
Damn
Chucky's
it.
fictional name in the Child's Play movie is Charles Lee Ray. Can you name the killers that inspired that?
Ding. Give me multiple choice, my boy.
Well, if it's
That's-
multiple choice, it goes to everybody.
Oh,
That's
shit.
yeah. And though that's gonna be hard because Charles Lee Ray, each name is a different killer's name. I'm giving you guys like 16, 17 names right there.
Okay. Never mind. I withdraw my ding ding.
Your ding ding. Okay,
Oh my goodness.
I want to take a whack at it though.
Okay, go
Okay,
right ahead.
okay.
Yeah,
I
the
wasn't
great,
going
the
to,
better.
Okay, so Ray, I want to say it's for. Never mind. No, I feel like I know.
Eh.
I know the names, but I.
Can you guys give me one
Okay,
name that you?
I'm gonna
guys
go
think it might
C
be?
for Chucky.
Well,
Richard.
yeah.
Wait, what's his name? The Night Stalker is Ray from that one.
Night Stalker's name is Richard
Ro-
Ramirez.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that from him?
No,
Ray,
but good
Ray,
guess
you
for the
couldn't
Ray.
get Ray from Richard.
It's just the first letter is the
So it's Charles, one name that comes from a killer. Lee is another name that comes from a killer, and Ray is another name.
like a real killer or fictional.
Actually, they're real.
Serial killers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Serial
Is
killers
C
and
for
killers.
what's his name? Charlie. Oh no, that's the damn name.
You're
of the thing.
you're kind of
Charlie
close there.
something or no?
You are close there.
I can't remember the name though.
I give up.
I want to say Manson, but I don't think that's it.
Oh,
You're
you
actually
did
correct.
Is
Oh,
it?
Yeah,
I'll give you a high
Let's
five.
go,
Wow.
let's go. That's 10 points.
You
Why?
got one piece.
You got 1 point for
Okay,
one name.
What's the next letter?
So the
Lee.
next name is Lee.
Lee.
I know they are hard. They are hard because there are not a lot of names. They're good killers, but not a lot of infamous killers that you really know too much about.
Okay, what's the last one? R.
Ray.
Ray.
Yeah, I don't know them, so I'm a bow out on this one. I'll take my 5.
I don't know. I don't know.
I got 4, I guess.
Okay, and because Julian gave me at least one name, I will give him all 3 points for that.
Let's go, baby.
What is he at 4?
Let's
Gosh.
go. What does she have?
I still
I'm
won.
at 4.
Okay, I'm cool with tying for second.
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess.
so Julian and Celeste have tied it, And then that means Melissa's our
We
winner.
are champions, my friend.
Can I get the real answer?
Yeah, of
Oh
course.
yeah, I'd love to know.
Of course. So Charles derives from Charles Manson, definitely infamous killer. Lee actually comes from Lee Harvey Oswald. He was actually the JFK assassinator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And Ray actually comes from James Earl Ray, who also is another assassinator. He assassinated actually Martin Luther King Jr.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
I would
makes
have
so
never
much-
guessed those.
I know.
The
Yeah,
last
neither
two
did
I
I.
wouldn't have got.
Yeah.
The first one was like on the tip of my tongue and
Yep.
like in the back of my mind, and I
Charles
was trying to
Manson.
get the tip of my tongue to the back of my mind to get it.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I
And it
thought that was a
worked.
good little trivia.
So
and that
since
was
I'm the
also something
champ,
new.
I get
that honestly-
bragging rights. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
I wasn't giving her
I got
shit.
you.
I wasn't gonna give her shit.
Right.
Anyways, I'm glad you brought up, you bringing up the serial killer facts, because we actually are going to go into our main topic. Our next segment is going to be about killers and serial killers, and that's going to be facts about them. And we all wrote something down. So who wants to go first?
You go first.
I'll go first. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So for me personally, I decided to go with Ed Gein. If you guys don't know who he is, just to kind of give you a little description, he's the killer who they based off of Psycho, Norman Bates, and Leatherface. I specifically went with him because, they dropped that new Netflix show and, sometimes they exaggerate certain things. So I kind of wanted to just kind of weed out some of that and just stick with the facts. So I went a different way with mine. I went with I'm going to break down the things that he had that were confirmed in photograph that were made from human remains.
Ooh.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So either the things that he took from bodies he robbed from the grave, but this is going to be it's a pretty big list. So I'm going to just start at the top for you guys. Okay.
Oh my
No, and that's
gosh,
good
let's
because I'm
go.
glad you brought up. Because I'm not gonna lie, I seen the monster on Netflix. It was really really great. But I'm glad that you are saying this because a lot of the stuff was good, but it definitely was so.
Yeah,
exaggerated.
they do stretch it out quite
Yeah,
a bit.
very.
But I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of shit on there that they did do very, very good with.
Oh, yeah.
And you wouldn't think oh shit, he really had, but no, he did. He was
Yep.
crazy. So, number 1, whole human bones and fragments. Makes sense. A wastebasket made of human skin.
Ugh.
Oh my
What
God.
the?
Yeah, that's terrible. Human skin covering several chairs. That's something I know Netflix did show on there that they did pretty well. They had a chair that had a little nipple on it.
Yeah, literally.
What?
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
Yes.
I haven't seen it, so
I know,
yeah.
me
Yeah,
neither.
he would
I've
literally,
been wanting to watch
he
it,
literally made
though.
a whole armchair made out of
Multiple
human skin.
chairs just covered in
Multiple chairs
human
made out of
skin.
human skin.
Did he use the bones to stabilize the chairs, or
No, so I think it was just the seat cushioning, how
Yeah,
they put
basically.
material on it.
Oh,
That's what he was using,
Yeah.
which is
okay.
crazy.
Oh my
Human skulls mounted on bedpost. I think I've seen a picture of that, but
Yeah.
it's so hard now to weed out what's real and what's not because a lot of people are recreating the images and
Yeah.
and just the artwork that he had in general. I wouldn't call it artwork, the creepy shit he had, I guess.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I
that.
was like,
Artwork,
ugh.
that's crazy.
He had female skulls, some of them with the top sewn off. He had bowls made from human skulls. They did mention this in the show quite a bit, and they did say that it was his favorite bowls to use, and he'd eat every meal out of them.
Shut
That's
up!
crazy.
Out
Yeah,
of
that
an
is
actual
gross.
Human bone.
Yeah,
Human skull.
I want to say something, but it's gonna be too crazy.
Do
What?
it, say it,
Say it.
Having a human skull bowl would be not kind of cool, but
I'm not
you know-
I was thinking the same thing.
know what I'm
I'm
saying?
Guys.
that's nothing compared to skin, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's creepy. But I'm
but
like,
maybe not a human. Okay, what if I get a monkey skull or something? Something just like a skull. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
maybe if it was a fake, but it was
Yeah,
a
exactly. I
skull,
think like a
okay,
replica,
but not a
like a
real
replica,
skull.
not a real
Yeah,
skull,
yeah,
like a
yeah,
replica.
Oh yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
You guys are dumb.
no, but the only reason why I say that is for me, I'm thinking all these skulls that you see,
Yeah.
that they the plastic ones. So I'm just thinking of a real, I don't know what a real one looks like. So
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me,
yeah.
it's just can't be that bad, right? Because it's just
Hmm.
bone.
Okay, not saying that you pressured me into it, but I think now thinking about it, it would be cool. But only
Mhm,
because I've seen lion skulls, so to turn a lion
Yeah.
skull into a bone.
And then
Yeah.
people hang up those skulls of
Or,
animals.
Or like an ashtray, a skull ashtray,
Yeah.
man. Imagine.
Oh,
Okay,
That
yeah.
actually,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
He also had a corset made from a female torso, but it was
What?
skin from the shoulders to the waist, so full on body, bro. He had leggings made from human leg skin. He literally took the word literally and made leggings out of leg. This is kind of what ties into Leatherface. He had masks made from the skin of female heads. Mary Hogan's face mask in a paper bag. If you don't know who Mary Hogan is, She was the local tavern owner where he was at in the local town.
I didn't watch the show or anything, so like, his, all his murders were women.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, they
there
were
was
women.
speculation that he might have killed his brother.
Yeah. They did get
Um,
into that on
yeah.
Netflix as well.
Yeah, but it's true. But in technically, he was big. If you don't mind me, the fact is that he was big in mainly like you said, like I don't know he was that specific with it, but definitely taking skin parts and all that and skin and sewing it. But he would mainly use bodies that were already dead.
Yeah.
The only confirmed kills that he killed were actually just 2 or 3 women.
I have another
Two.
question. So like when like the skin and stuff, obviously like when people die, like they decay. So like, did it say if like it smelled?
Oh,
So his house, they say, like, yeah, it obviously stunk, but he kind of taught himself to how to preserve the skin and bodies himself.
yes.
Like he has no experience, or like he didn't do taxidermy, none of that
Nope.
shit. But he kind of learned as he went, like, oh, this is gonna help the skin stay fresh, or this is gonna help me to be able to use it. And then he did take references from someone else that did it. That female, I can't remember her name off the top
Yeah,
of my
she was
head.
a comic book character
Yeah,
that
and she
Germany
did
and all
that.
them used to have. That's what she would do to like the Jewish people in the comics, is that she would
she'd
skin
sew
them
them?
and turn them into
Like
lamps
lamps
and
and
all that.
shit. Yeah.
And
So
he got the
he,
inspiration. He got
yeah.
turned on basically by it.
So
yeah.
like, okay, are you talking about like in that comic book or whatever, like kind of like Jeepers Creepers? You know how he sewed the bodies in the little cave, kind of like that.
No, she would actually skin them
Yeah,
as well.
like
and
how
Oh,
you
make-
she would
skin an
skin
animal,
them.
yeah.
Oh,
make
okay, my
the-
bad, my bad, my bad.
So
I
he was
understand.
basically replicating what she was doing.
Okay.
That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yikes. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I think you're right. I don't know if it's 3. Oh, I guess it could be between 2 and 3, because if he killed his brother, it was 3. But most of the things that he worked with were like freshly buried bodies,
Yeah.
or buried bodies in general. That takes me to my next one, because he did have also Mary Hogan's skull in a box. Then he had Bernice Warden. Now Bernice Warden, she owned the local hardware store. He had her entire head in a burlap sack. He
Ooh.
also had her heart in a plastic bag. They said this was in front of his potbelly stove.
What the
Did
heck?
he eat the heart?
I don't think he ate. So I think there's speculation on that, if he ever actually consumed or any kind of cannibalism. But from like what they see mostly is that he just was fascinated by skin and things like that. So that's what he would use and play with. But I don't know. But I mean, if you break it down, he was eating food out of human skulls. So I bet he got a little bit of cannibalism in him
Yeah.
Mhm.
regardless. He had 9 vulvas in a shoe box. I know Netflix showed an example of this too when they were like creating the fake little movie.
What's the vulva?
Vagina.
Oh,
It's the the outer skin.
I feel like I should know this, but like,
Yeah.
I was like,
And the only reason I know that is, I mean, being a gay guy, I do not know, but it's a medical term.
got it. Yeah, I only know the dirty term.
Oh yeah. He had 9 lips in a shoebox. No.
There you go, exactly that.
He had a young girl's dress and the vulvas of 2 females said to be about 15 years old, which is super disgusting.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's-
Yeah. He had a belt made from female human nipples. That was another thing, like the furniture they saw, like I don't know if he was just obsessed with the nipples, but a lot of like furniture he had like the nipples, and I don't know why. That was just a big thing for him.
That's so weird.
That is so creepy.
In the show, sorry. Do they talk about like his childhood?
They do.
Yeah, a little bit.
Uh.
Not heavily. They just kind of like they kind of glance over it a
Yeah.
little bit,
You
because
just
he's
kinda-
already old when they start
exactly, and
going
you could
into
just
it.
tell that he had a very overbearing mother.
Yeah, very church and
Yeah.
kind of psychotic a little bit, to be
Very.
honest. He had 4 noses, a pair of lips on a window shade drawstring, a lampshade made from the skin of a human face. I seen a photo of that one. That one looks crazy. And I think that's what he got originally when he saw in the comic book. She had made a lamp, and that's what he did do. The last one is fingernails from female fingers, which I'm assuming if they took a picture of this and photographed it, I'm assuming it had to been like full blown whole nails, not like little clippings.
Yeah.
And like not luckily, but I guess it's good that they maybe were already in the grave, because like, you ever pull a hangnail and like rip half your soul
Oh my
out your
God,
body?
it's so bad.
Yeah, I'm saying. So like, imagine a whole fingernail. That is crazy. But that is all my facts I have for Ed Gein. I just wanted to cover what he actually had that was confirmed and photographed. I'm sure he had some other shit they didn't really get to, but that's
No,
all the
and
thing I
smart.
saw.
I
Sorry, I was gonna say his was like that's just gruesome.
Gruesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so gruesome.
nasty.
like I knew, like, so I would say, like, I didn't know that. I don't, obviously with my questions, right? You can tell I don't know that much about Ed Gein. The only thing I really knew was that they based Leatherface off of him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, oh my gosh, I just remembered this little fun fact. So, back in 2019, I went to Vegas with with Hector and his friend Joel, and we went to Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
and
crazy.
In there, he had like a cauldron of Ed Gein and a
Whoa.
chair.
That
was
is crazy.
Oh, that
Oh,
is cool. That is
wow.
cool. But
So what I did read too is that after they confirmed and photographed like his items, they did say that they disposed of all that stuff.
yeah, I think
But
there's only
that's
like
like
one
his
or two things
human
left.
remains stuff. So like it makes sense that they kept the cauldron and the chair and things like that, because a lot of things like even is it Ted Bundy? Is he the one that was eating people?
No.
No,
No.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey
Dahmer.
Dahmer.
Jeffrey
did it,
Dahmer.
people.
They're talking about like him having spoons and like people speculating that they have like silverware from his stuff, but who knows? Who's next?
Well, I mean, since you basically, I love the way you just said that. I didn't even know that interesting fact there, because it brings me up to my killer, which is actually the Milwaukee monster, which is Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, that's so crazy. That is
so
crazy.
That's funny that it kind of connects there.
I'm not gonna lie, that was like a perfect unexplained.
Yeah,
segue.
I didn't
That
even
is
know you were gonna
awesome.
go with that.
Yeah.
That was cute.
That was a good
That was
segue.
cute. Yeah, that was cute.
The Milwaukee monster, like I said. So for mine is everybody of course knows Jeffrey Dahmer. Evan Peters did the series Monster.
That was the one before Ed Gein too.
Yeah, it
So,
was.
yeah.
It was actually
Yep.
the one before Betsy. And also too, it's just he's always fascinated me, especially in the sense of being a gay guy and knowing that he went after gay guys. That my facts were mainly that too of like stuff that the show kind of got wrong or when didn't go too much into detail about.
Yeah, I like that.
So for me, one of them is actually contact lenses, meaning that he always used to actually wear the specific yellow contact lenses because he would tell one of the survivors who survived him said that he would constantly wear them and tell him how he looked because he said that in an interview, he said he felt powerful wearing them because he said it reminded him of two characters from two of his favorite movies, which was the Emperor from Episode 6 of Star Wars: Return of the Jedi.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I mean he's dark. I mean, so I could see.
Yeah.
And then the second is the Gemini killer from the movie The Exorcist 3.
I knew that was a big thing for him. Like Exorcist was like his favorite
Yeah.
thing that he'd have on repeat.
Yeah,
But that's such a good fact because when you think of Jeffrey Dahmer, the main thing they go to when they talk about his face is the glasses.
Yeah.
They
Exactly.
always
True.
talk about glasses. I didn't even know he had like contacts or colored
no,
contacts.
exactly.
That is crazy.
And what's so funny is that that's what he's mainly known for is his glasses. That's one of the things that the movie kind of got wrong. That I could see why Evan Peters did it. That he throughout the whole courtroom scene he would wear the glasses, his signature glasses, even though in actual footage and documentaries he never wore his glasses because he stated that he couldn't without his glasses he couldn't see the families that he hurt and he himself said that he couldn't own up to what he did in front of them.
Ah,
So he
Damn.
wouldn't wear his glasses in court
that
because
is
of that.
crazy.
That's really crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy to hear because usually you hear like a serial killer, and if they got caught or whatever, they have like no remorse. So for him to be like, I can't see that, like
Yeah, like he
that's
actually
crazy.
like felt
Yeah.
bad.
Right?
he felt the feeling.
Yeah. I wouldn't say he felt bad, but he did feel
Yeah.
And then so second fact is buried bodies. So it was actually said he had said in an interview that one day during a newspaper article he had seen that a teenage man got killed in a motorcycling accident. And I guess he saw the picture of the dude and he said that he kind of fell in love with him. So what
That's
this
crazy.
dude did is he not only went to the funeral, sat through it, waited, saw that they buried him, but after that he actually came back later on the night to try to dig him up.
No way.
Really?
Yeah,
Did he
but
go
he says
through?
that he said that was he was trying to quench his thirst before he did anything actually bad. This is before he started killing. But he says that because the ground was so hard that he couldn't get to him.
That is
Oh,
crazy.
That's
So
crazy.
did they break it down to where like, because I know that he was like gay, so
Mhm.
was he trying to do something on like a necrophilia level?
Oh, yeah.
Or was it just like he wanted to be like, oh, I got a dead body in front of me and
Oh
scratch
no,
that
no, no,
itch?
yeah, no. He definitely. It's kind of a little bit of both. He definitely loved the whole bones and touching them and working with the body because he fought with himself trying to not be gay and be
Mhm.
gay. That he would have his way with the bodies. He
That
would,
is crazy.
yeah, he would have
Wow.
sex with.
I
Yeah,
have no words.
I know.
Yeah, that is crazy. You know what? Fun fact. Let me hit you with a fun fact. You
Ooh,
probably
okay.
already know it regardless. But after Evan Peters played that role, he had to take a break.
yes,
And he asked, he's like, I don't want to do this kind of stuff any longer. Because you got to think he just came off of like American
American
Horror
Horror
Story.
Story.
And then you have to go into a deep, dark mindset
Oh,
for
to-
Jeffrey
Like you have to
Dahmer.
get into a character. A
Yes.
lot of actors say that
And
they
like,
struggle with
especially if they're like Methodists, where they like embody themselves
Mhm.
into that role.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Shia LaBeouf's the person that does that.
Yeah.
So
that, and I mean, Heath Ledger with the Joker.
I was just about to say Heath Ledger.
Yes.
I mean-
so he like, I want to do something next time. He's like, I want to do like a romantic comedy, something light. Like, but can you imagine like you
Something
had to
light.
step away because
Yeah.
Yeah.
like having those things, like it just eats you up, and it just tells you
Right.
like
Well,
for him to come out and say that is crazy.
fun fact. No, I'm just kidding. Is that so? My friend Dahmer with Ross Lynch, same thing.
Oh yeah,
He had-
yeah.
Oh
He
yeah,
had
I
to
forgot
take-
about that. That was a
about
great
that
movie.
He did that role. He had to take a break from that
Yeah.
because for the same reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy. Which,
is
hey,
true.
my friend Dahmer, that was a sleep. I don't think people talk about that enough. It was pretty
No,
decent.
It was
It was,
because it was an
yeah.
independent film at first before it even came out as a big
oh,
thing.
I didn't know that.
It was done as an independent film. He was
That's
working
cool.
it as a side project.
It was good too.
But it's so good.
Yeah, I
It's
did
I
so
think
good.
that.
I think Ross Lynch showed a lot of range. 'Cause,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
am I wrong? Is he the Austin and Alley?
Yeah,
kid?
no, no, no.
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
he's
Okay,
from Disney.
okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah,
I was just making
yeah.
sure.
You
So
got it
that's
right.
range, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I
from
just
coming
think of
from
him
a
as a
Disney-
Disney kid.
Yep.
To
And
something
then doing
that.
something like twisted like that.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
crazy.
So
So
That's
you can
range.
imagine him playing that role though too, because like he's
You're
doing
so in Disney
something
mode.
fun and lighthearted, and then to
Mhm.
go and do
And have to get
Like,
into that
something
mindset.
that dark and
exactly.
twisty.
Yeah.
So like I think I seen an interview or something like that where he like said like he just doesn't want to do a role like that, or he had to take a break after he did that movie because like it really fucked with his head.
Yeah,
that's
a lot of
crazy.
people who, because he said that he interviewed some people because they filmed where the high school was. That they actually filmed at the exact high school and home that he stayed at when he was
Ah.
born. And a lot of people said that when they saw him dressed, he literally looked like Jeffrey Dahmer did in high school.
Oh my
They said he
God.
That's
embodied
crazy.
him.
That is
Exactly.
crazy. That was fun. I love that.
Third one is
Ooh.
this is the thing that I think, I don't know if it shows remorse or it's just sick. He actually called them at times because he said he felt bad, and he literally said that he had stated in an interview that he called families telling them stop looking for your loved one, they're dead or they're in the vortex.
Okay, so
What?
so
Really?
I don't know if the show covered that because that's sticking in my mind.
There is a small part that it does show that Evan Peters' character does call one of the families
Yeah,
saying, "Oh, don't look for him. He's now in the vortex."
yeah. So I struggle with that so bad, and there's a lot of things that with Jeffrey Dahmer, like you really don't know. Like, are you an okay person? Do you really
Exactly.
feel remorse? Because he does like he's so hot and cold. It's like 100% or 0. And with that, I'm so stuck. Like, hey, did you really feel remorseful, or was it just like a last little scratching your itch? Like,
exactly.
I got you. Like, hey, don't look for your loved one because he's already gone. You know what I mean? Like,
Like causing like more damage.
Yes.
yeah,
too.
like just hurting them, and like it's just so damn
like twisting
hard.
the knife.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Did the families ever say? Because I know I read something that the family spoke in the court, like one of the victims'
Oh, yeah.
families. Did they ever bring up that? Like, does that mention? or-
Not in the courtroom, but the one of the sisters of the brothers does mention that she it never got like verified, but she did say that she got a call saying from a guy saying not to look for my brother because he was dead, and then a few hours later, the she thinks the same person called again, but instead they were making choking sounds, and they would yell out in the
Ah.
phone, "Help me, help me."
Oh hell no!
Nah, he's antagonizing. I don't know if he felt
Yeah.
bad.
So right, that's why I'm like, yeah, that's why I thought shocked. I got 2 more and then I'm done. The 5th one is, this is more of a Jeffrey Dahmer thing, but honestly, it's more just in general, just police at that time.
Oh, I'm glad
It's
you're gonna
that
say this.
exactly that police. Literally, one of Jeffrey Dahmer's victims was a 14-year-old boy.
Mhm.
And the thing is that he had the chance to escape. Literally, he got out and ran to the streets. A woman was there, found the dude, and said, hey, I'm going to get you help. She literally said in an interview, I saw him. He came to me. He started clenching my wrist, and he was just shaking. So she said, I'm going to get you help. So when she goes, the 2 policemen come. But then when Jeffrey Dahmer gets there, he says, oh, he's just drunk. He's
Mhm.
my boyfriend. Can you help me get him back in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And the police officers did nothing. They didn't even question to see how old the boy was. They literally just grabbed him and helped him take the boy back to Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment.
Can I please add to this? Can I please add?
Go
to
right
this?
ahead.
Because I'm telling you, I go deep into like a lot of this stuff. So for those who are wondering, like, oh, why was the boy moving around all slow? Jeffrey Dahmer drilled a hole in his skull and poured acid into it. So he's
oh my
like,
God.
Shut
ha-
up.
Shut
yeah,
up.
and so he like kind of was like is it a lobotomy?
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that. He
That's
tried
a
to do like a
lobotomy.
homemade one. That's why he was kind of like zombie, like he couldn't really talk, and that's why he's stumbling, and that's why the whole drunk thing worked because the guy can't talk. He's like incapacitated. Ooh, I got that.
Hey,
Bravo,
Anyways.
bravo. Snaps.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
But yes,
Sorry,
he
I'm sorry.
drilled a hole in his head and then poured acid into it. That's what he did.
Jeez.
But like you mentioned, cops, they went back, but because since homosexuality back then was such a like a
Yeah.
no, and they were so scared,
Exactly. And
They
it wasn't really
refused.
talked about.
they refused to go into the apartment and check because they didn't want to get like HIV or AIDS or anything like that. So they like did nothing. The crazier thing about it is those cops got awards, I think that year, like when he was actually caught, and they got promoted, which
No.
is crazy.
No,
to
yeah.
me.
No, it's true. They actually-
Wow. Like, oh
yeah,
my
and what
God.
sucks is that when they got the repercussion, they literally just got suspended for like a week or two. And that's what I'm saying, just police in that era, in that general, because I've seen other cases where I'm like, what is the police doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, how are the facts not there that you can clearly see, and still you're not doing nothing?
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. So lastly, just to tie it all up, this is the most weirdest one that I thought was so weird. They do cover it a bit in the show. Jeffrey Dahmer and John Wayne Gacy.
Oh yeah.
So John Wayne Gacy, of course, the killer clown. So apparently, get this. So when John Wayne Gacy died of lethal injection at 12:58 a.m. on May 10th, 1994. Hell, my year that I was born.
Oh,
94.
Yeah.
May 10th,
It's all on his
1994.
birthday.
At that same day, Jeffrey Dahmer was actually being baptized to be
Reborn.
yes, reborn in the eyes of God. And apparently at that exact moment, well, I don't know if that exact moment, but during that day when John Wayne Gacy was being killed and Jeffrey Dahmer was saying, there was actually a partial solar lunar eclipse. That happened at that exact
I
moment.
remember that.
That-
That is crazy shit.
Wild.
People
me
still
right
to this
now.
day have no
Chills.
idea what that's supposed to represent, but that an eclipse actually happened when one serial killer was dying and another one was technically being
Oh.
reborn.
Yeah, that is
That's
crazy to me.
That like my mind is blown right,
Right?
now.
I'm like, how much more
I'm
weird
literally
does
I'm
that
not gonna
emoji.
get
get?
you sleep tonight.
Right? How much more weird does that get? I'm like, okay, dead and reborn, that's one thing, but for a solar lunar eclipse to happen at that exact moment too,
Mm-mm.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
I like those
Speaking
are.
of John Wayne Gacy,
Is that who you picked?
that's who I picked.
Shut up!
If you say something and it leads up to Melissa's, this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
we all
trippy.
have to
Where's
go buy
the lunar
lotto
eclipse?
tickets.
That's funny.
Okay, so my killer facts about John Wayne Gacy. Well, let me get into it first. So, for those of you who don't know who John Wayne Gacy was, he was an American serial killer from Chicago, known as the Killer Clown, like Adrian said. Between 1972 and 1978, he murdered at least 33 young men and boys.
Damn.
Jeez.
Yeah. Many of whom he lured to his home by offering work or friendship. Gacy often performed at children's parties dressed as his clown persona, Pogo the Clown. He was arrested in 1978, convicted of murder, and executed by lethal injection in 1994, like Adrian said.
Yeah. I love that.
Again, didn't know.
Right, but it's fine, it's fine. His case became one of the most infamous examples of a seemingly normal person hiding a monstrous double life.
Mm.
Which
Killer clown.
This is why
Is
people are afraid
part-
of clowns.
Uh-huh, literally.
Which is why I picked him, because I like that. I don't like, but
I was about to
It-
say.
I was like,
You got a little kinky
it
fetish there?
I like
interested
that.
me that he was like gave off that like normal look, but like underneath it was something even way crazier. So I'll start off with his final meal. His final meal was a very weird request. He requested a bucket of KFC chicken, a dozen fried shrimp, French fries, fresh strawberries, and a Diet Coke. And that was a nod to his earlier jobs managing a KFC franchise.
That's crazy.
Like his last meal before he died.
Yeah, that was his final meal.
What the
What's
heck?
funny
I'm
though is
choosing the most
I would have
expensive
loved.
thing.
It's funny. It's funny that I'm just like, you order all this shit and then you order a Diet Coke.
Right.
I'm like, come on, might as well just get the damn
Hold
Coke.
on, we watching our figure in the afterlife,
I'm
my
like, might as well just get a damn Coke, a Diet Coke. Come on.
He was watching
That
his
is
figure.
true. I was doing Diet Coke.
We trying to go to the afterlife looking like fine shit, my boy.
Then why are you eating KFC French fries straight?
That's why you get the Diet Coke to balance it all out.
Oh,
My second fact is a lot of people know that he buried his victims in a crawl space in his house. He often tried to hide that smell. Like people would say that it smelled like really bad, like and disgusting. And he would just try to say that it was like the sewer or like mold or whatever. And he would even do like that like lime way stuff. And then he would put like cement over it to cover that smell. But
Wow.
he buried his victims in patterns that he
Patterns?
mapped out.
Shut up.
He mapped out where each victim was buried under his house, keeping a hand-drawn diagram showing their positions. When the crawl space
Oh my-
filled up, he began dumping bodies in the nearby Des Plaines River.
That is
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, he
How
had
much
a
more
map
evil
of
and
how they
meticulous
looked.
can you
had a
get?
plan.
Yeah,
Yes.
like how they looked, what like in position they were in, so that way he knew if it got piled up.
Now that's evil. I mean,
Wait, I got a question on like the smell. What? Okay, I'm not saying like you guys have smelled it, but like, has it been? Because I've never really done that kind of research. But has it been to describe what that smells like decaying bodies and whatever?
I can only assume because like I've seen rotting and decaying animals. Like there's a rabbit that decayed in the shed, and that
Oh.
smell is like it's hard to explain.
It's
But it
very,
smells like,
pungent,
a decaying
yeah.
body. I'll tell you
Really?
that.
Very,
Yeah,
like-
and you know me with my smells.
I-
I mean, I wasn't trying to direct the question
no, it's
or
true.
anything.
No, and I'm glad you said because honestly, I would have just thought it was something like barf and rotten eggs mixed together.
No,
it's
it's-
more gassier than that
Yeah.
too, because of the fact that our bodies like decay over like a series of time. You know what I mean? Like days, months, years, whatever. But like that's like your whole body going like the gases inside of you finally like draining out of your body.
Toxins and whatnot.
Yeah, the toxins, and then finally your skin and bones just like
But
Mm.
that
Anyway.
smell smacks you right in the nose.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you'll recognize it, and
Like-
it's not going to be like, oh, this kind of smells like that. No, it's its own unique weird smell.
like in like cop TV shows
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever.
what I was
They
gonna
put
say.
like that little stuff underneath their nose. That's
Oh.
so they don't,
Don't have the
smell
smell.
the smell
But
of
that
it.
makes sense now because I mean it's true. Like in movies and all that, and TV shows, like they react right away and they're just
Yeah.
like, "Ugh,
Yeah.
and then
I mean,
so-
granted, it's acting, but like,
But
I'm
True.
still,
sure,
you know,
yeah.
they give off
No, the
that.
reason, and like the reason I brought this question up is because like, well, with Ed Gein, Jeffrey Dahmer, like they're saying like there's a smell to it, so I'm just like,
true.
they're keeping these bodies in their cells. So I'm just like,
Yeah,
what is
how
that
can people
smell?
not tell?
Like, is it described what that smells like? That's why.
Yeah.
But, go ahead.
No, you're good. This one was really interesting too. His brain was removed for a study after he was executed.
Yes.
Yeah, after his death by lethal injection in 1994, Gacy's brain was given to a forensic psychologist who wanted to study the structure of his mind for abnormalities. As of today, it's still preserved for research.
Wow, as
That's
of
crazy.
today,
Yeah, that's
wow.
crazy.
That is crazy. Because like, okay, think like
That's
in
like
my head,
30
I'm like,
years.
what is a brain gonna show you? But like, people actually find like
Yeah.
Yeah,
information from a brain.
yeah, like if
Especially with
something wasn't
technology
working in there,
now.
and that's why they were.
Yeah.
And then like another one, they looked at what's his name, Aaron Hernandez.
Mhm.
They looked at his brain.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
And that's why I'm like, what? That's crazy.
But that actually explains now too, going into Jeffrey Dahmer because since like I was just saying that John Wayne Gacy died before Jeffrey. When Jeffrey died, people contacted his mom and dad to see if they could take his brain, and so they were
Mhm.
fighting over custody over that battle. The mom wanted to give the brain to see what the hell was wrong with my son, and the dad was like, "No, let's just get rid of it and let's
That's
be done with it."
crazy.
And well, the dad ended up winning after all, and they destroyed the brain.
wow.
Yeah, because like with John Wayne Gacy, I think especially because he was so in the public. You know, he was like the clown. He was in politics. He was like a
Oh
business
yeah,
owner.
That-
people said he was such a great
Yeah, he
and
was
like
such
funny
a
guy that
people
I
people would have
never,
never.
I never understand that. Like when they like even about when they talk about like Ted Bundy and like, oh, he was so handsome. I'm like, nah. But like,
Oh,
yeah, like there's like these
But-
things where like, oh, they're such a great
Mhm.
person and stuff. But John Wayne Gacy specifically, like what really tripped me out about him is not only did he kill like a mass amount of people, but like you said, is like he was like involved in politics.
Oh
he
yeah,
was photographed with the first lady at the time.
Mhm.
No
Like that is
way.
crazy. He's
Yeah.
probably one of the only serial killers probably next to the first lady. Or they did come out and say like they had no what do you call it, connections between the two. But still, to have a photograph with the first lady and being a serial killer is just
Mhm.
crazy.
Oh, completely, completely. That's why he was one of the other ones that kind of blew me in the mind of like you're right that in the sense of police what we were saying because people didn't want to believe it either because every time that a child went missing with John Wayne Gacy when I was learning about Jeffrey Dahmer about the police his kept popping up because it was said that when the boys went missing everybody would tell the police everyone would tell the police that hey you know what the last person I saw him with was John Wayne Gacy. And all John Wayne Gacy had to do was smile and say, "Oh, yeah, he came." And he literally told the same story like 4 or 15 times, being, "Oh yeah, he came here because he was struggling. So just like always, I gave him money and he left, and I've never talked to him since."
What's even crazier is that when the police were trying to like figure out what this guy looked like, he helped them sketch out what the guy looked like, and he
What?
purposely made it resemble him, and they didn't even notice.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like he helped
That's
them
literally
create the
hiding
sketch.
in plain
It
sight.
Literally
Oh
hiding
my
in
God,
plain
yes.
sight.
I mean, it makes you think like, man, like back in those days, it was just so easy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, literally.
because of the lack
literally.
of technology they had back then.
Even like, okay, like I hate to shame them, but like police too, like
Yes, like
they
they didn't really care.
They was
Yeah.
just giving out anybody badges back then.
Okay, my last fact is, and this goes back to Melissa saying about like killers not having any remorse for families or just what they did in general. Before Gacy was executed, his final words were
Oh yeah.
"kiss my ass."
what?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mhm.
He went out with no remorse. He did not feel bad. He actually
I mean, I didn't expect him to come back with remorse, but like
Right.
kiss my ass.
Yeah.
yeah, he
Like,
actually
what?
even said that like all those like all the people he killed, he was like they're not my problem anymore. Like after they
Oh.
were like trying to go after
Like,
them,
he did his
he was
deed.
just
He's
like, "That's not my
"Alright, I'm
problem
going
Just
anymore."
to
building
Yeah.
slabs of
Yeah.
concrete over these
Yep.
people.
And that actually just reminded me of because when I was looking up Jeffrey Dahmer facts, I ended up watching this video on Watch Mojo about serial killers. Like it was showing all the different serial killers, like top 10, but of like their last like kind of like their last wordings or what they said. And John Wayne Gacy was one of them. And actually, it did say that, like you were saying, that his whole entire thing, no, he didn't show no remorse. He never said up to until the day he died, he denied,
Yep, he
and it
still
wasn't
didn't
until
admit it.
finally until thing where he even said he said it as a funny joke. He says, but he said, "Oh, that's okay. You guys are all happy." He's like, "But you guys only get to kill me once. I killed 33 times. They never caught John Wayne Gacy." Ha 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 ha.
Yep.
That's
He made a
crazy,
mockery.
yeah.
He That's exactly what he did.
Yep.
Oh, hell.
I'm like,
Whoa.
just that is evil.
Oh, motherfuckers
He
are in
is
hell.
pure
You know
evil
damn
right
well
there.
in hell.
100%. And the thing is too is that he especially in that time where like they couldn't connect the dots really. And when you look at him, like he was so involved in politics, he did the Pogo the Clown thing, and he did help people with his own company.
hmm
And he's like,
Yeah,
okay, I
he
can
hired-
help. Yeah, he
Yeah.
hired these people. Obviously, he ended
Mainly
up killing
teenage
them later.
boys, but
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's how he got away with everything.
Yep.
Like, hey, how can I kill all these people? I'm helping the people who are less fortunate. I'm helping the kids at hospitals. I'm doing the politics. Like,
Literally in your face.
Because I'm
why
like,
would
how
I
does
do
the
that?
same
Yeah.
story work 15 times that you're gonna hear the same thing over again? Oh yeah, he came, he was running away, gave him money, never saw him again.
Yeah. I just hate that he kind of did get the last laugh. Like, hey, you guys never caught
Oh,
me.
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Damn, kiss my ass.
All right, you guys ready for mine?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Alright.
Let's hear it.
Well, I kind of went a little sideways because you know what? My killer hasn't been caught.
Oh, okay.
Mine
Interesting.
is the Zodiac Killer.
Oh, the Zodiac
damn.
killer.
That
That's
drove
true.
people crazy.
Oh hell
Dude,
yeah! To this day.
I was doing my research on this one. Okay, so the reason I chose him is because I have heard his name. It was a big thing because he went to the news stations and it was like a big scare or whatever. But like I didn't know like info on him. I knew about like I've heard some shit about Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne
Mhm.
Gacy, Ted Bundy, Ed Gein. Like I've had something, but like I didn't know anything about the Zodiac Killer. I legit thought he was killing by astrological sign.
Oh,
Not gonna lie, I thought that too. I thought
No
So
that too.
I was like, okay, so all right, so here we go. So his location where he was murdering
Mhm.
is in San Francisco. The case is still open to this day.
Jesus.
They did mark it inactive in 2004, and then I think they said before 2007 they reopened it and left it open to solve the case or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, no one knows who he is. He went after 7 confirmed people, but 5 of those 7 are actually confirmed.
Okay.
2 of them survived. They were
Oh,
just
okay.
injured.
Oh, wow,
and so
okay.
they survived. But they weren't able to provide
Any details?
anything.
Any
nothing?
Yeah,
details?
they were
Wow.
there. I mean, there is a sketch out there, but it wasn't. It wasn't from those 2 victims. It was another, because he did a try again, and those survived. But again, I'm really bad at research, so
You're good.
So,
you're
I
Yeah,
good.
that's
really
okay.
tried.
You're good.
But yeah, I was like, what? That's crazy. So his killings began back in December 20th, 1968. His first 2 killings were 2 teenagers, Betty Lou Jensen, who was 16, and David Arthur Faraday, who was 17. He killed them out on the outskirts of San Francisco, called Lover's Lane. So they were on a date, and then
Oh.
bam, bam, he shot them. 7 months later, he did another double shooting for another couple, and that one was one of the survivors. But it
Oh,
was at
wow.
night. He was in a car, or they were in a car, and then I said, he did he flashed a flashlight at them, and then shot both of them. One of them survived, but because of the whole flashlight or whatever, they weren't able. The guy
To
wasn't able to
identify
see
anything.
Yeah,
that
they
is
weren't able to do
shitty.
that. So after that double shooting, they said that there was a call that was made after it, and he was claiming to be the killer, but they're like, okay, yeah, right. But then he was giving details of stuff that has not yet been released by the police. So they're like, okay, so then it was him. But then on August 1st, 1969, he made contact. He sent 3 letters to different local newspapers, and he was just he was claiming the killings, the shootings, I mean. And the police was like, okay, if it's really you, send us another letter and prove it. But it wasn't really to for him to send a letter to prove it. It was just to see if he would slip up,
Yeah.
and I mean, he did send another letter. It was the 3 letters. When he first sent them out, came a cipher, and it was in a coded paper, and it had more than 400 letters and symbols.
Jesus.
And he said in those coded, it would identify him, it would say who he is or
Shut
whatever.
up.
That
Oh,
is the
dang.
balls on that guy to have that much confidence. If he really did do that, hey, you can find me. You just have to solve this.
Oh yeah.
So get this. So when that cipher came out, the police, FBI, cryptologists, a lot of people tried to break it, and they thought they did their research on it, and they said that he used something called a substitution cipher, something like that, and
Mhm.
it was just
Mhm.
a code thing to break down the
The word.
message.
Okay.
And I guess it was used back in the 1st century BC by Roman leader Julius Caesar.
Oh,
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
But when they were trying to, and they did they went real technical up on this. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god. But because of when they figured that out, okay, they're like, oh, we'll do frequency analysis, and I guess that helps them trying to figure out the message, break down the symbols, what's a letter, what's a number or whatever. Well, what happened was they were noticing that there were some symbols that were used more times, and they're like, okay, so because they were saying a symbol was used a few more times and it could have been a different letter.
Mm.
So
Okay.
then they're like, okay, so they were like, okay, so this letter came in August 1st. On August 5th, 1969, a couple who are crossword enthusiasts, literally amateurs, broke the code.
That is
They-
funny as
That's
hell.
so crazy.
Honestly, I'm
code.
just gonna say that's like your Amy or Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, just out
I
of
was
nowhere
gonna say,
coming up
I
and be
was
like, "This is it."
I was gonna be like, hey, it's gonna just get me Sheldon, and then give me
Exactly.
Dr. Reed, and we got this.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
Dr. Reed. Yep.
Oh, for real, huh? Yeah,
Criminal
they
Minds.
broke the code. I guess they used what they did was trying to think of what's a word that someone who killed would use in a letter, and they went with kill, Kill. So they looked for symbols that duplicated that could be the double L, and they ended up finding a word that had kill, and then because the I was in there, it was able to go to the beginning of that letter I was
Wow.
like, I
That is crazy.
Yeah.
First of all,
Two nobodies, like two noobs.
yeah. If I crack that, I need a payday.
Oh
You know what I
hell
mean?
yeah.
You got all the
For
you got all the you got all
sure.
the big brains on this. If I come in and crack this over the CIA, the FBI, whoever they had on it,
Mhm.
I need me a payday.
Actually, hire me.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
I found that like so well, like all these professionals, and then like it's just too random. Like what? I thought it was crazy, but their names, if you guys want to know,
Yes.
is
Yes.
Betty and Donald Harden. That's those.
Wow.
They're
Okay.
just chilling in their
Mhm.
sweatpants doing crossword puzzles.
Literally.
Yeah.
solving crimes at night.
No, and that's what it was. That they were just like. So I should have probably mentioned earlier, but when he sent the letters, he said if they don't post the letters or the code in the newspaper, that he was gonna do more killings. So they were like, well, we don't know who this guy is. We can figure it out. So they ended up doing that, and that's how like a lot of people got a hold of it, and then people were like, okay, let's figure this code out. So, yeah.
That is
That's
crazy,
crazy.
though.
Shout out to what is it, Betty and who?
Donald.
Donald.
Betty and Donald
Shout out to
Harden.
Betty and
Betty and
Donald
Donald.
for cracking the code.
I hope you got a bag for it.
Yeah. So the second letter that was sent out was on August 4th, 1969. So before the first cipher was broken. That's when he actually names himself. So nobody gave him the name, he named himself. He sent a letter to the examiner and he said, I am the Zodiac killer. And since then, like
Mm.
that's
Damn.
how they like
Oh,
He's like, I'm not
wow.
gonna let them know.
Exactly, to
name
be that
me.
cocky and be
Y'all
like,
are
I'm
gonna
naming
know.
myself.
Right.
But it stuck, which is
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
So his letters were sent from 1969 to 1974. He would like taunt the police, and I think he did more killings because it said that he had an additional like 30 killings. But when I read, it wasn't confirmed.
Mhm.
The other ones were confirmed because like of the details that he provided.
I always assume, like, especially like serial killers,
Mhm.
there's always so many more bodies. I feel like that are
Oh,
that are
yeah.
unconfirmed. You only have like XYZ caught up. Like, there's other ones too where they mention like, oh, that's the only ones you guys found. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
like, I can imagine that he had that many bodies for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the way he does it, like, you got to think like you mentioned, he taunted the shit out of the police. Like,
He
I've
did.
never seen someone actively, you can't catch me in their face, which is crazy.
That's a
So
lot of
like
balls.
speaking of that, so in the second letter, it was the second cipher he sent in it. So okay, when he sent it, it was cracked 5 years ago. In
Shut
2020.
up.
That
Just
is
5 years
so
ago, just barely.
soon.
The second cipher was cracked 5 years ago in 2020.
That
December
is
5th,
crazy.
2020.
Do you know what it said?
Don't know, but it like in there it said something about like him, like them trying to catch him.
Yeah,
Wow.
so he's
See,
just
there's the
basically like-
taunting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
more taunting and
Mhm.
antagonizing, which is crazy. But for that, so when did this started? How long ago?
1968.
5 years
Damn.
ago is crazy.
5
So
years ago.
2020.
So from 1968 to 2025. The second cipher was sent in 1969. I'm sorry, not 1968. It was sent in 1969, and it wasn't until 5 years ago when
So
the second cipher-
2020.
Mm-hmm.
So
56 years. 56 years.
56
damn.
years.
So it
So
makes me-
somebody bored during COVID was like, I'm gonna crack this.
Yep.
Like,
Well,
so-
yeah, they were saying that with the technology now, they used a bunch of like
Mm.
analysis to break it down. And I guess the way he wrote that message, or like the way the coded, it was just like symbols and letters about like going across, diagonal, and oh man, it was just crazy.
Jeez.
Like
I need to know
I-
this guy's IQ.
Like I'm
Oh, exactly.
yeah,
That's
like,
the next thing.
he's
It's
like a really intelligent person.
to take
He-
your time
he
to
or
do
she, because,
all of
you know,
that.
I'm just kidding.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. No,
Hashtag equality.
I mean, apparently in the phone call, it was a man. So
Yeah. But yeah, to do what he did for as long as he did, and for this still to be an open case, like, one, he didn't get greedy, because you think like with these other killers, like they go until they're caught, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like he ended up, stopping. They can't find it, and like now it's been so long, that homeboy's already dead already. But it sucks that he got to live a full ass life.
who knows?
Hell yeah.
He's over there on life support.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, okay,
Gotta
so
be
there's-
like
Unless he had a
80s.
predecessor.
Yeah.
Like he showed somebody.
So there were 4 ciphers sent out. So 2 out of the 4 of them have been solved. In the third one, it's possible that it's his name, because when he sent it, it says he wrote "My name is," and in 13 characters, that's the code.
I'm gonna solve it.
Oh,
I'm
my
gonna solve it.
I'm gonna solve it.
Yeah.
Our next project, guys. Our next project.
So
You guys can barely speak English.
Touche.
so
That's
it's
the perfect person. Sorry.
It's assumed that because like when he sent out the first cipher along with those letters, he did say that that's how you'll identify him, is based off breaking that code. When they broke that first cipher, there was nothing to identify him. He would said, "I like killing so much. It's so much fun." Literally, that's what it said.
So I'm surprised
And
though,
then-
it hasn't been cracked yet.
Still,
Yeah,
two of them that
so-
haven't been cracked.
And
That
then the
is
second one
crazy.
too, it doesn't identify. It said like it's just taunting. It was
Mhm.
just taunting the police. So who knows if the third one actually is his
Or if
name
he's just
or
taunting more.
Mhm.
yeah, there's more
But
taunting.
how shitty is that? Like, you spend like hours and hours and years cracking a
Yes.
code, and he's just talking shit to you. Like, dog, seriously?
Maniacal.
Diabolical.
And then like my last one, I thought this one was like pretty crazy, but his most of the killings were done on the outskirts of San Francisco, and it wasn't
Mm.
until his confirmed kill, it was a taxi driver that was actually killed in San Francisco.
Mm.
Wow.
I wonder if he
But-
lived inside.
I
of
know.
San
That's what I'm
Francisco. It's
wondering.
like, I'm
In
gonna
that
hit the
San Francisco
outskirts,
area.
or was he in the outskirts? And who knows? You know what I mean?
It was funny because when I was when I was like researching it, I was just like questioning like myself because like some of the videos I saw when the second survivor, he wasn't the second survivor. I think they were his third attempt at killing because he was killing by couples. The girl he was with died. Like there were really bad injuries, but he didn't. He survived. His stabbings weren't that bad. And then like they showed like a video of like an interview of him just trying like to describe who it was or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, like I've seen the description and I don't know if it's just because they both had glasses, but I was like, are you sure it ain't him? You know, kind of like plain sight type of thing.
Mm.
with
Well-
the, like,
Well,
you
that's
know?
funny because as you're like talking all this, it did make me think into that. Like, have you guys ever seen that Criminal Minds episode where they're trying to, where Hotch is trying to catch that killer, and one of the victims ends out being the killer?
Yep.
Yeah.
It
That's
makes me think
exactly
that's
what it
another
reminded me
like
of.
smart ass thing that he could have done.
Yeah.
Pretend
because-
to be one of the victims.
I mean, think about it. He's like smart enough to do this. Like, I'm sure he'd be smart enough. I don't know. Like,
Exactly,
Yeah.
just to
to
stab
me, I'm
himself,
like,
not fatally.
because like, look, there was the second double shooting. That one was a survivor, so maybe he like picked it up on him. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
So,
knowing
so, like,
they
that's
couldn't
where I,
tell
like-
who he was, so he'll just go off of that same thing. I couldn't
Yeah.
tell who he was.
and then too, like again, the investigations back in the day. I'm not saying they were like shitty, but
they
again,
did
they
the
didn't
best
have a
they
lot
could
of.
with what they had at the time.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like
Perfect-
that's what I was
perfect way
to
of
say.
saying
Like,
it.
who knows? Like how much? I mean, like so much has changed and stuff. Obviously, like serial killers, like they're like a different breed. You know what I mean? So
Mhm,
it's a different
mhm.
type of mindset when you're doing an investigation. So
And you got to think the Zodiac killer that far back in the day, and he obviously had some kind of intelligence. They could only do so much with the manpower and the technology they had at then. Like, it's different from Jeffrey Dahmer, to where they didn't even try to do any police work because they didn't want to get like any diseases or anything like
Exactly.
that, supposedly, you know. But back then they didn't have like where you can dust for fingerprints, or
Yeah.
you can do like kind of any kind of like DNA analysis. Like, it was very basic, to where like, hey, we're gonna match your teeth with this bite mark. Like, that's like the best like they had. But that is crazy shit.
and then also like my last thought on this was like I was like, I wonder. I mean, I know there's a cipher out right now that says what his name is, or it's supposedly supposed to be his name.
Yeah.
But I wonder if he like come his deathbed, he's gonna be like it was, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Oh yeah, that'd be crazy.
And just drop
you
it in the
couldn't,
newspapers and shit.
bust a John Wayne Gacy and be like, you couldn't catch me or some
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I was
You just say, kiss
Oh,
my ass
yeah.
before they pull the plug.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, bro.
So-
He's like, it was me.
That's
so
crazy.
yeah, that one.
Haven't caught him.
To this day,
Mhm.
it's like still unsolved. Like
Go ahead.
No,
No.
go ahead, you first.
I was just saying, like, I don't know if people are gonna look at it as crazy. I get super passionate about like anything paranormal and like
Oh, same.
true crime and serial killers. So I like
Especially
to geek
those
out on this
coincidences.
stuff. Yes, I like to geek out.
And the only reason why I say is because when I was just thinking about every story we were talking about, it kind of makes me think of. I'm gonna throw out one more like trippy fact of what we were saying about Jeffrey Dahmer. What I found out is, so the Zodiac killer. What I love is the Zodiac killer has never been caught, still to this day.
Mhm.
Ed Gein killer, thing. But what's funny is that he never died of lethal injection. They claimed that he was
Insanity.
crazy.
Yep.
insanity. So he died. He ended up dying of lung cancer. The John Wayne Gacy was the only confirmed actual death. Jeffrey Dahmer died because another inmate. Look at this. This is where it's so trippy that it comes to full circle. Jeffrey Dahmer died because of an inmate who, during when they were like supposed to be cleaning, he grabbed a like a metal rod that's supposed to go with workout equipment and beat the shit out of it. But what's funny is that his first kill ever was a guy that he struck with his own dumbbell. Can
That
you
is
believe that? Of that coming in
crazy.
full circle.
Yeah.
He
That is
killed his
crazy.
first kill ever was with that and the same way of what took him out of this world.
Talk about a karma.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And they did. I think they did touch base on, not like they loosely touch base on it on the Netflix show.
Yeah.
That kind of similar play out. But they didn't like bring it all together. But that's
Exactly.
absolutely true. That is crazy. All right, everyone. We are at the end of today's episode. It was a good one. We all got to geek out. Before we go, though, to everyone that's trying to find our page or trying to reach out, we really try to make it easy as possible. So for TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, you can find us at 4 of a Kind Pod. Use the number 4, don't spell it out, and then you can just bunch it all together. You don't have to worry about any spaces or dashes, but you're going to be good to go. Anyways, my name is Julian. I love you guys. Stay beautiful. Bye.
My name's Melissa. Love you guys. Mwah. Peace out.
Adrian, guys. Peace, peace, peace.
It's Celeste. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Welcome to our podcast. You know these vibes will last. We got Julian and Melissa, Adrian and Celeste. You know we gotta say what's on our mind. We keep it real, this is 4 of a kind.